You might remember from Sunday school or Bible studies how Jesus was baptized. You remember that? How was Jesus baptized? Do you remember? How was he baptized?
He went under the water and he came out.
Yeah, so he went down the river, remember the Jordan River? And John the Baptist baptizing. And the word baptism, baptizing. Yeah, it means to submerge. You know, if you wash your dishes, you baptize those dishes under the water. Let's put them in the dishwasher, then they sprinkle. But anyway, so that's what the word baptize means, to dip, to submerge under the water. And that's how Baptist got its name. Baptist church, because, you know, they would baptize people who had already been baptized. Because there was a time when everybody was baptized as a baby. There was a time that everybody, maybe your mom and dad were baptized as a baby. That's when everybody was. And so along came these people named Baptists, and they would baptize adults. And they started making fun of them, saying, you're just a bunch of Baptists. And that's how we got our name. So, you know, that's because Baptists baptize everybody who personally has asked Jesus into their heart, and they want to be baptized. It's not something that their mom and dad are making them do. Does that make sense to your mom and dad? Okay. All right, let me, you know, do you know what this is? Alexia, do you know what I just took off my finger? Do you know what that is? It's a ring. You know what kind of ring it is?
Yeah, we'll be able to help. We'll all
What's it? You know what kind of ring that is?
Yeah, so the kids can...
You know what kind?
A wedding ring.
Yeah, this is a wedding ring. It's kind of beat up. I've been wearing it for 26 years. But it's kind of beat up. But you know what? If I take that wedding ring off my finger, does that mean I'm not married? Am I not married now because I took it off? What? I'm still married? What if I lose this ring? Am I still married? What if I sell it and make some money? I'm still married? Okay, the ring doesn't make me married, does it? Why do I wear this ring?
To show that you're married, but...
I want other people to know that I'm married. If some girl looks at me, I want to hold my hand up. She goes, he's off limits. He's married. That make sense? So the ring doesn't make me married, but it lets people know I'm married. I mean, actually, some people could put a ring on and they're not married. Some people try to fool you. They try to pretend they're married. I don't know why they do that. Now, the reason I say that is baptism is symbolic, like the ring. It's symbolic of your salvation. Some people get baptized, they're not saved. And some people are saved that don't get baptized. But the baptism is symbolic of something that takes place in your heart. Does that make sense? What has to take place in your heart to be saved?
Jesus enters your heart, and he takes your sin.
Yeah. Alexia, how does Jesus come into somebody's heart? How does that happen? No, let's let your sister, you got all the answers. You know what, she's trying to pretend she's quiet, but I bet she's not quiet.
Remember the movie we saw yesterday, Alexia? Okay, same thing.
How does somebody have Jesus come into their heart? This is your big moment. You get to answer this.
Yeah, you wouldn't let me, so you have to answer.
Yeah, she has to answer this. Do you know? Okay, Alexia, is Jesus in your heart? How did Jesus come into your heart?
Well, that's what you do.
What did you do? Did you pay a lot of money for him to come in? Did you go to church every day for all your life? Is that how he came in? No. Okay, how is Jesus in your heart?
Alexia, can I remember something? Remember about I do? When people get married? When they say I do to each other?
Well, when I was in the Navy, I was out of high school. I was a young man. that's when I prayed and asked Jesus to come into my heart.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say.
And, you know, I was in a living room. I wasn't in church. I was in somebody's living room. And they told me that I needed to ask Jesus into my heart because I was a sinner. And I thought, I knew I was a sinner. I knew I'd done things wrong. And I was, you know,
Do you repent?
yeah. I asked God to forgive me of my sin and to please come into my heart and to take me to heaven when I die. And, you know, He did. At that moment, He came into my heart. And I didn't really understand. I didn't grow up in church. I didn't understand a lot. But now I understand a lot. And I know now that that night, He saved me. In fact, the Bible says He sealed me to the day of redemption. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Open it up and watch.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Alexia? Okay, when did you ask Jesus in your heart?
Yeah, I've done it a few times.
Okay, well, sure. But you only have to do it once. Because once He comes in, he doesn't come and go. You know, He comes in and He says He stays. He lives in us now. Were you with your mom and dad, or were you in church, or what?
In church.
You were in church? Was that like last Sunday, or like a year ago, or?
No, a while ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, probably 2007, maybe.
You don't remember, like, you know, was it a special day like Easter or something, or?
I don't think so.
You know, yeah. Well, you know what? That's when He promised that He would never leave us nor forsake us. So when we ask Jesus into our heart, He's promised to stay, whether I get baptized or not, whether I get this ring off or not. You know, baptism is symbolic. It doesn't save you. It doesn't make you go to heaven. It doesn't get you into heaven. It's not a ticket, you know. But we want everybody to know that we have Jesus in our heart. That's why I still wear my ring.